Welcome to Lawlessness and Human Rights. My name is Marina. We have Mr. Yakov Zakin in our studio. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Zakin is private investigator, bail bondsman, bail enforcement agent, and journalist. Mr. Zakin has been working with our fellows for many, many years. He knows criminal law along with civil law. So basically, if there is any questions that you have, you are more than welcome to email us at lawlessnessandhumanrights@gmail.com. You can ask him any questions that you have. To the best of his knowledge, he's going to help you out. Once again, good afternoon, Mr. Zakin. I do have a series of questions that I received from our viewers. I would like to thank you, everybody, whoever emailed me. And first question was, basically all the questions were regarding what had happened during in White House when people went in there, the rioters. And viewers have been asking me, what do you think about it? What do you think about the incident that happened in Washington, D.C.?
Good afternoon. You know, I'll tell you true. It's very bad. Why? Because it's the government property. This is the city building. Over there we have people which is make it our life easy and make it the proper decision to make our life in the proper way. But what we see is something wrong over there right now. This is why people start to be a little bit aggressive and the other things. My opinion, somebody stay behind all these things. Somebody which knows what to do and how to do. Most of these people innocent because people just coming and watch over there what's going on, you know, just to be like a part of
People that are coming over to see what's
yes,
going on,
you know,
or just.
And be honest, I feel very bad. You know, this is the government property, and the people cannot go over there and do not block all the stuff, or not steal some stuff from the government building. This is the very bad, be honest. But my feeling, people must start to make another life. People must respect each other. To stealing something, to break something, or to kill somebody, you know, it's not nice. It's not fair how we need to make our life.
In another word, we're not in Stone Age, we're in 21st century.
No. This is the time when we start to respect each other. You know, and my opinion, investigators from the FBI, from federal agency, must investigate all these things, and who is the guilty must be punished. But again, I say, somebody stay behind all these things. Somebody like a snitch, somebody like somebody knows how to push the people to do this kind of thing. Something, you know.
Leaders.
Somebody leaders, but not the leaders. Is the leader which is wanna bring you to the wrong way. Don't forget about these things, okay?
So it's, yeah, I understand. Another one that I'd like to find out, when Washington, D.C., I would say, was attacked, it was really attacked,
If it
right?
was that, that's true.
And for some reason, they are blaming Donald Trump. It's not like Donald Trump went there and got all these people saying, oh, you know what, just let's go ahead to Washington, D.C., let's destroy that place. He's not saying that. What is the reason for him to be impeached because of what other people have done? Parents are not being, for example, I'm just saying, like, parents are not being punished for whatever the child has done. I remember about a year or 2 years ago, 6-year-old child was arrested because she was misbehaving in school. So teacher decided to call police, and that little girl, 6-year-old girl, was arrested just like an adult. She was handcuffed. And how come in here, Mr. Donald Trump has to be impeached because someone decided to do X, Y, and Z? How is that possible?
It's okay, I tell you something.
Please.
In the criminal law, It means law between criminal people. Real criminal which stay behind the bar.
Right.
This is have special law which is say father not responsible for the what did the son, and son not responsible what did the father. This is the regular street law.
Mm-hmm.
This is the street. This is the jail law, you know. And over here we'll see Mr. Donald Trump not responsible for what's going on between the civilian people, civilian which is was over there. My opinion, again and again. Somebody snitch, stay behind all these things. This is guy, or this is the group of the people, knows how to move people, how to make people more aggressive. This is what the investigator must be find. This is what's going on.
It has to be investigated.
Between regarding the impeachment, this is we know impeachment is always behind the Mr. Donald Trump. Mrs. Pelosi, she's her personal, you know, personal.
Jealousy.
She doesn't like him, you know, and because she doesn't like him, you know, and we knows, you know, is the like if we have some kids which just say, come, we can do these things, kids follow the old guy or some guy and doing the something because it's the
They follow.
right now Mrs. Pelosi, she is the leader. She is the leader of the people which is doesn't like Donald Trump, you know. She doesn't like it. This is the personal, you know. This is the something personal, and she's always saying impeachment. But my question,
The money.
no, my question is very simple. Why first impeachment was failed? Why?
Because they
If
didn't
she's
have
have
anything.
something, when you want to punish somebody, you must to have something in your hand. If you doesn't have something in your hand, why you destroy somebody's names? Right now, how I see it, she's want to destroy the name of the Donald Trump because Donald Trump, and be honest, I have same opinion. It was falsification of the paper of the on the voting system. It was falsification completely. This is some unbelievable how Donald Trump, with his knowledge, lose to the Mr. Biden. It's unbelievable. I don't believe it. Nobody believe it. And what you guys think? People and civilian of the America don't understand all these things? But I see Mrs. Pelosi and somebody behind the Mrs. Pelosi, somebody behind the Joe Biden, keep all these things very heavy in the hand. I don't know what will happen. I don't know, but it's personal. I tell you something. This is the problem is. Or this is the government job where we people must understand each other, which is must be together, you know, this we do it. This is people doing this same job. How happen right now, you know, is the some of them going to the left, somebody going to the right, but what about civilian? What about civilian? Nobody think about the civilian.
Nobody
All the
cares.
money right now, you know, 40,000 of the soldiers right now inside the Washington. What you understand what this means? 40,000. What is the World War VII?
Wow.
Is the World War VII 40,000 of the soldier over there, which is sleeping on the concrete floor? What's wrong with you guys? What's wrong with you? 40,000. This is the full army.
Wow.
It's more than the Afghanistan and the Iraq.
That's insane.
This is unbelievable. Why these people? Why the soldiers over there? What is the time of the World War? No, people love each other. Why you guys make it over there like, how I can explain to you, dirty job? Why you try to say Donald Trump like this, Donald Trump like that? You know, it's not nice. Enough. Mrs. Pelosi must be under investigation. She must be under investigation. Biden must be under investigation. I tell you something. Case of the Mr. Biden must be impeached.
Speaking about Mr. Biden,
Oh, yes.
it's all over the Russian news and American news. I hear a lot about it that Biden and his family, along with his lovely son
Brother,
and
don't
brother,
forget.
as you, yeah, they're involved in Russian organized crime.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You're a person who served Russian army for
Yes,
many, many,
many,
years,
many years.
and you're the person who lived there for many years. What do you think about it? It's like, for me, it's kind of surprising. You live in the United States, and you're organizing some kind of crime in Russia or Ukraine, and you're getting some kind of, what is it? The
This is guy. He's not
Bribing?
expert. This is the son of the Biden. He's not expert in the what's name in the business which is the Russian Ukraine government give it to him. You know, he's not the expert. He's come over there just because of the name of the father.
Mhm.
You know, I'm the son of the mafioso. You know, if I
Right,
come to the
right.
jail. You know, when I say, you know what, my father is mafioso, I be mafioso also. This is easy. I don't want to say the name of the mafioso, you know, but everybody knows.
Right.
If you have name, you're in the
You'll be-
right place, right time. It doesn't matter what type of crime you did. Over here we can see the name of the unfortunately Joe Biden involved inside the crime. This is true.
That's insane.
How you can get there $100,000 million for what? What you knows about the business? You doesn't know nothing. I know about the criminal. I know about the law. I know how to prepare the case, but I don't know nothing about some other type of business.
Well, because you work with that. I mean, you're a private investigator, thank God, for so many years, and you've been in this field for many, many years. It's, I mean, if anybody is going to wake you up in the middle of the night, you'll know what to answer. Well, probably they know how to steal.
Oh yes,
That's their
these
job.
people. What? This is true. Name.
They're professionals.
This is 46 years. You know,
Exactly, there you go.
it's huge time, huge period of the time. He must be impeached. Pelosi must be under investigation.
Well, what do you think is going to happen to those people that vandalized White House?
These people must be arrested.
How come?
These people must be. If you want to say something, be nice, talk nicely, you know, and the people listen to you. But if you start to screaming, if you start to pushing somebody, you know, if you start to break some window, steal some laptop from the dear Mrs. Pelosi, this is the wrong. This is the government
Well,
property. Come on.
She got what she deserved. I assume
Anyway,
she was the one.
you're not allowed to steal her stuff. If somebody she's deserved, must be under investigation. We must to have proof. After the proof, government knows what to do. Police must know what to do. Not the civilian. I'm sorry. Not
there
nice.
were so many people when I was watching the news. There were so many people in White House when they were breaking the door. They got inside. There was shooting going on. They were dressed up as God knows what, right? And where do you think our police, our people that are special forces, where were they? Where were they? It's a White House. It's a Washington, D.C. How could
All these things.
civilians just go in there just like that? How can they
This is
break
the problem.
in there?
Is how I see my personal vision. Somebody opened the door. Somebody let him to go in. Somebody knows. Somebody already knows these people doing such and such and such things. You know, it's impossible. You can go inside the building. You broke the door. You broke the something. But you know, this is the people which stay behind like a security over there. These people have option to shoot.
Because
This is people have gun. How for protect the government property. My question is why these people never did nothing? Why these people never did nothing? It's very strict, you know.
it is strange. It's
It's very
unbelievable.
strange. I understand there's 1,000 people going over there. Are you guys believe it? 1,000 people was over there? I don't believe it. Because I see couple times the video. It was over there possible 30, 40 people. Or kill 100 people.
But it was.
But most of them just look to watch, these people just watching the plays. Nobody wanna, some guy which is sitting over there in the chair of Mrs. Pelosi, I understand, no. But people must understand, people come over there because somebody push him. Somebody stay behind of this group. Somebody knows how to prepare the people to make vandalize,
Right, right.
This is somebody stay behind. He knows what to do.
You know what the problem is? We had a case once that a young gentleman, he was crossing the lawn of another person, just crossing, and he got arrested.
I believe you.
His case was $50,000.
I believe you.
And in here, they're vandalizing Washington, D.C. They're just breaking into the place. How's that possible? That
Somebody
nothing
stay
happens to
behind.
them.
Federal agency must to find the guy who is standing behind all these things. But I tell you something. This is the guy knows what to do. This is guy already knows how to destroy name of the Mr. John Donald Trump.
Yeah,
Because Mrs. Pelosi, she's before us, this one, she's already say, we need to impeach the Donald Trump. We need to impeach the Donald Trump. We need to impeach the Donald Trump. Be honest, I not be surprised or Mrs. Pelosi possible send it over there somebody.
that's interesting.
Absolutely. I believe it.
You know
know to destroy why? Because the Donald Trump after 4 years, he is be prepared again, like this group was prepared to win the voting system. Now Mr. Donald Trump wanna be prepared, yes? But if Donald Trump has right now bad name, like these people
Right,
make it,
right.
he cannot go to the second terms,
Mm-hmm.
Just to destroy his name. This is this is jealousy. This is the jealousy and personal. She doesn't like him, It's the personal something between Donald Trump and between this Nancy Pelosi. My opinion, like I say before, and I say right now, she must have been investigated because she spent a lot of million of the civilian money for first impeachment. Why she not was punished?
Well,
Huh?
she's trying to do it again. She wants to.
Because
do another-
she's not was punished for first time. Why she's sitting over there? How she's sitting over there?
Now, Mr. Zakin.
Yes.
During the summer, I remember there was Black Lives Matter protest. I understand protest. You can come out, you can scream, yell, whatever. But protest doesn't mean that you have to go and destroy the stores, get into someone else's property, or steal the merchandise from the stores. A lot of these stuff, or burn the vehicles of police officers,
Government property.
which is absolute absurd. I mean, if two police officers killed whoever, they're the ones who's going to be punished. We're not the ones who has to punish them. There is specific judges that will take care of it. What is the reason for all these people to come outside and start destroying the stores? After all these, whatever happened last year, in June, July, New York will never be the same, I believe. It's horrible what's going on in New York. I personally cannot recognize New York.
No.
How do you look at it? Were they allowed to do whatever they have done?
No. Again, regarding the Black Lives Matter, because I'm very close with black people, I have a lot of friends, which is nice kids, such a very educated kids, By the mistake, because of the Mr. Obama rules,
Mm-hmm.
this is what Mr. Obama was involved in this case also, be honest with you. Because it's the stop and frisk rule was many innocent kids was arrested,
Right.
know. But I tell you something, I understand if kids steal some gun or kill somebody, but take him to jail, punish him, but many of them was innocent. I come over here to the courthouse, in the morning, from 8 in the morning is the line, thousands of kids was going to the courthouse. But the time of Mr.
Trump?
Trump? No, his line is disappear. Line is disappear because it's a lot of change. Regarding the Black Lives Matter, again, like I say all the time, somebody, leader, standing behind all these things and say, kids go and do this one, kids go and do this one. You know, go and broke the window, go and steal the stuff. Somebody showman who is making money under this one. You understand? Somebody always standing behind all these things. It's impossible. This is the innocent kids, you know, sitting at home, you know, and he's coming to the street, he start to rob somebody or start to broke something. Somebody stay and somebody say, go and broke this car, go and do this one. You know, somebody stay behind all these things. I don't know why until now this is guy or this is the group of people never was arrested. I don't know.
Well,
But innocent people be arrested, right away.
of course, most definitely.
Yes.
When you're innocent, you're behind bar.
Regarding the Black Lives, you know, matter, you know, it's a nice group of people, but somebody who is wanna make it the bullshit stuff from this one, this is stay on the side. Unfortunately, this one.
I understand. Now, recently I received a message stating that FBI is warning that on this Saturday we're gonna have armed protest. I hope it's not gonna be the same as
you know,
in summer.
I think this is just a propaganda of the news. It's news propaganda, you know. It's nothing will happen. Everything is be nice, but again, I say much better for people to stay home, you know, to do any wrong movement. Why? Because again, always I say somebody stay behind, and we doesn't know who is this on the back over there. I tell you something. Be careful. Think what you do. Think what you say. Don't be in the close to the bad people. You know. Sometimes you doesn't know this is guy bad or not because he's will be properly dressed.
Right.
Somebody he's have the right attitude, but behind this right attitude,
Two-faced people.
Oh yes, this is the on the behind all these things standing somebody who is know how to destroy the system right now. We must be together. We cannot give it to option to somebody to destroy our United States. We must be together. You know, this is the rule and regulation of the life. Why we must be together? Because this is the country where our kids. We must think of all these things all the time about this one.
Mr. Zaikin.
Yes.
Question is, it's a very specific question. Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, Mrs. Clinton, Biden, they always try to do something, you know, like magical, I believe, to destroy Mr. Trump. What do you think about it? Like, you know what? Sometimes in cartoons, when you watch cartoons, good people always win. But in here, in real life, it never happens.
Because it's real life. Because
like-
this is the real life, you know.
Like, what's gonna happen? What is
Nothing.
Mr.
Absolutely nothing. I tell you something. Same Chuck Schumer, same like Mrs. Pelosi, you know, Mr. Biden, Mrs. Clinton, you know, or Mr. Clinton, you know. First of all, Mr. Clinton must watch himself. Family Clinton is doesn't have any good reputation
Oh yeah.
regarding what did our president, you know.
Formal president.
Formal president, you know, which was did some type of show with our beautiful young lady in the White House, like I want to say through what's name, in the Oval Cabinet, oral sex, you know, and she was student over there.
Right.
She was student. How you make it, you old guy, president of United States, make it some bullshit stuff with young lady? Destroy her name because you are Mr. President, or you honey cake? No. I tell you something. This is the jealousy. This is the jealousy. You know.
It's
And not just
I-
these people who doesn't like him. Many people doesn't like him because Mr. Trump successful, a very successful guy.
not
You know,
not only, yeah, he's very successful. God bless him, and he is straight to the point. He's very smart, and he knows exactly what he does. And in this situation, like I would say, Miss Clinton, Miss Pelosi, Joe Biden, Chuck Schumer, and all the other ones who is behind Mr. Trump all the time, like they don't want him to work. They're jealous people.
not just the jealous,
They're
not just the jealous.
not
You know,
successful people, and they're trying to, how to say that? They're trying to do something evil behind him all the time.
you know when is be right now. I know for sure is be start after a few days. Is be start impeachment of the Mr. Joe Biden. Very soon. Is don't think it's be take a long time. People which is put him over there to make him president, take him from the place of the president and put it to the side. And just to watch. Just to keep your eyes open. How is be, you know, it's
That's
like a chase
horrible.
game. You know what's mean chase game?
Yes.
This is the game. But we'll see.
Well, whoever.
46 years he was over there, he's never did nothing, but he's did money. God bless him, businessman.
Hey, he made very good money. We never thought about that.
Oh,
money.
Sam Pelosi.
You know what? I wonder who is gonna come to Mr. Joe Biden's inauguration, because
Everybody coming.
4 years ago, I remember when Trump was inaugurated in 2016. A lot of people that were invited or were supposed to come, they didn't show up, and then afterwards they were just saying, "Oh, you
It
know
was
what? We
people
never
from
went here."
Democrat.
Right. They were Democrat parties. You know what? For some reason, I think Democrat people, they're acting childish.
Not childish, you know, somebody listen, I'm also Democrat, okay? But nobody can play game with me. I cannot give it option to play game with nobody, you know? Why nobody can play game with me? If you want a game, you can get the game.
Because you're not a businessman like them. You're a person who helps all the time. And there are people that would like to make money off of you. No matter where they go, no matter what they do, they want to make money.
This is the
Okay.
problem is.
This is
Money
the-
hungry, you know?
Exactly. And Mr. Trump is not.
No, absolutely not.
Mr. Trump got into this position, as I was saying previously, he's 74 years old. God bless him. Very smart, very educated business person. And he's always trying to make, as he said, America great again. And we have a lot of people, even from different countries, who's saying, you know what, in such a short period of time, Mr. Trump did so much for United States, which is true. There were less people unemployed, right?
Oh yes, this is true.
At the beginning when he started, before this COVID started.
You know what's funny?
Yes, sir.
Everybody say, like Mrs. Pelosi or Biden say, you know, Trump guilty because of this COVID. Get out of here.
He got
How about you
everybody
guys
sick?
stupid? Are you guys stupid? Or you have any type of knowledge how to say all these things? How Trump guilty this pandemic? This is bullshit. How the president guilty because of the pandemic?
What is that? If other people will get syphilis, it's
You
going to
know
be the fault of Trump?
Because I tell you, something, Trump want to close the country.
He wanted to
But
close all
Biden
the
never
way-
give it to him.
Yes.
Why?
Yes, that is absolutely true. Well, as I was saying, Mr. Trump, his target was to make America great again.
Because he's have money, he's have
But,
knowledge, he's have everything. No, he doesn't need any stuff. But problem is, if you're okay with your family, somebody jealous in your family, somebody doesn't like you. This is the life.
Yeah, when you're successful, people don't like you.
People doesn't like it successful. No way.
Unfortunately. Unfortunately.
No way.
That is absolutely true. Okay, Mr. Sakin, it was pleasure as always to have you.
Thank you.
And I would like to thank you very much on behalf of our viewers and
Thank you.
obviously myself. Thank you very much for coming, and thank you very much for answering all the questions. God bless you all. Please email us at lawlessnessandhumanrights@gmail.com if you have any of your questions. We'll be more than happy to answer them. God bless you all. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you. I want to say, guys, don't be scared. Everything be fine. Nobody can do it anything problem. But we guys must respect politicians. We must respect federal agency. We must respect police department. We must respect each other. We must respect each other. God bless you.